video. We're gonna mark out our draws on liquidity, highs, lows, all that. We're gonna define our bias and get it going. All right, so we're bearish. High, low, high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Clearly we're bearish. All right, don't make it harder than it has to be. And it's kind of harder than it has to be. All right, we got this 4-hour gap, this ITH, a high inside of the gap, and another gap. This was last week, by the way. Sunday, market open, tap into the gap, respect it, then we made a 1-hour gap. We made a 1-hour gap on market open, traded back into that gap. And currently, we're disrespecting the 4-hour. We're disrespecting this 4-hour. So the blue is the 1-hour gap. Okay, so we're disrespecting bearish. If we respect this 1-hour, we're respecting bullish. Let's watch it respect bullish. And we could target that intermediate high. Alright, by the way, we're trading MNQ. Last week we came to the conclusion that you can't trade NQ if you're trading prop firms. So we're going MNQ from now on. So we'll be watching MNQ and ES. MES. MNQ, MES. That's what we're going with from now on. No more NQ. Until we have enough money to trade our own money. I think you can trade NQ when there's low volatility, like Asia or London. I don't know how good of an idea that is, because just as you could win it, you could lose it just as fast. And imagine working this hard on an MNQ and then just to blow it in London session or Asian session. I'd be pretty mad. Maybe. Look at all these stacked lows. So we have a lot of, look at all these stacked lows. What if we tap into this gap and take out all these lows? I don't know how quick that could happen. We're bullish on the 1-hour. Wait, we're bullish on the 4-hour. We're not bearish, we're bullish. Bullish market structure shift. Right there. Closure above the lower high. Closure above the lower high. No, but then look at this. Same thing here. Closure above the lower high. We continued bearish. So I don't know. We disrespected on the 4-hour. Respected on the 1-hour. Maybe we create a new high inside of this gap, and then we take out all the sell side. Are we bullish or bearish? What are we? We're bullish. From market open, we're bullish. Look at this. Okay. Structure shift. This is market open. Sunday market open. Since then, we're bullish. Or we're failing to take that out on the 1-hour. Okay, let's disrespect this 10-minute. Should we wait to disrespect the 10-minute or 5-minute? Probably 10-minute, right? We're respecting this 30-minute gap. Disrespected. Respected. Should we try something? So I saw this video where it was like something about putting your take profit where your stop loss is. I think basically he said do the opposite of what your idea is and see how many times it plays out. So I think we're gonna try that right now. Alright, so we went along. So let's do the opposite. Put our take profit at our stop loss. Boom. Why is it that much? So this isn't a trade we would actually do. We're just testing the theory. I don't know about that theory, but our 10-minute got disrespected. So what we would have done in an actual trade, we would have waited for price to tap into this new gap, tap back in here to go back up. So I guess we put our take profit, let's put it right here, because we're expecting it to come down. Oh, that's why it's down. I put 10. No wonder it's that much. Okay. Anyways, put our take profit up because we're expecting price to come tap back into here and then go up. Oh, I need to change that to 1. Yeah, let's not try anything funny anymore. Just stick to our plan. I think we usually have good plans. Past 3 days we've had good plans. Just broke even, right? I think we broke even. What happened day 1? I forgot. I'm gonna have to go watch it again. That's the point of this. Record it so we could watch it again to learn from our mistakes or what we did right. And what we've done right so far, we've had the correct draws on liquidity. Our 10-minute is definitely getting disrespected. So I think we can target this gap. There's an ITH up here. That's too far up. We could target this gap though. There's ITH right here. Okay. We have another ITH. A high inside of this 4-hour gap. We can possibly target high draws on liquidity. Highs inside of the gaps. In the past days, we've never taken out these stack lows. We've had stack lows before and we've never taken them out. In the AM session. PM session, yep. So we make stack lows, take them out in the PM session. I think we take these out after taking out this ITH. I don't see a reason for us. Unless we take out this high. But I don't think so. I think we take out this and we go lower. If we do go lower. So we're targeting this gap. We tried that little dumb theory. Now we're just going to target this gap so we can go for longs again. To target this high. Or target this high. This intermediate high. Break even point right here. That's a long trade, but it doesn't sound like a bad idea. Maybe it's an obvious idea and everybody's taking that trade. And then we get stopped out. We're probably going to break even again. Or we don't. We disrespected the 10-minute. Yes. Disrespected the 10-minute. Disrespected bearish. We're about to respect bullish. Okay. Trading back into that. Can you hear the music? Is that music copyrighted? That was kind of fire though. TP hit. Once that guitar started playing, that's pretty fire. Alright, so we want to respect this and go for longs. Should we do that higher RR and break even? So let's respect this. Respect this 10-minute. Go for longs, hopefully right here. Break even. Targeting that intermediate high. That is a long trade though. Let's do it though. Today's the day. Today is the day. Maybe doing the opposite of what you want to do is the move. Alright, we disrespected on the 5-minute. Dang, maybe the opposite thing was right. I don't think we're getting that intermediate high. So the opposite thing might not be wrong. That is kind of crazy. This is really tricky. We're bullish. Are we gonna take out all this sell side right now? Do we stick with the opposite theory? I think the opposite theory might be. Let's just wait. See what happens. I don't know. Took out some sell side. 30-minute gap. Tapped into the 30-minute gap. With some sell side. Okay. So there's some sell side with a 30-minute gap. That's why we took out that sell side. That little bit of sell side. A high inside of a gap. See? High draw liquidity. That's why I feel like we could still take out these lows. But I think we need to take out this ITH before. Stacked highs. Took out this buy side. About to take out that buy side. Okay, let's disrespect this 5-minute. Let's disrespect the 5-minute. Or do we just buy right now? No. We disrespected this 1 minute. Okay, let's let it tap in right here and then we'll buy. There is a little gap right here. You could want to tap back into on the 30-second. Alright, we're about to touch our break-even point. Usually when we touch our break-even point, we go back and stop ourselves out at break-even. So maybe touch our break-even point and it gives us our entry again. Enter for longs. Yes. And then we could trail our stop loss. So price probably will come back down to make us break even if we would have entered. We're kind of being forced to wait. We're going to learn a lesson today. There's that gap on ES too. Price is coming back down. Make us break even. Get ready to buy. Okay, we broke even. Okay, a little higher than we wanted. Where do we put our stop loss? Alright, let's watch it tap into this gap. And then we go up. Alright, stop loss. Risk 150. This is our break-even point. The opposite theory. Should have did the opposite theory. The opposite theory is proving itself right now. Price already respected this gap. Why does it want to go back down there? I don't know. Maybe we should have waited for. Yeah, it's just a waiting game, straight waiting game the whole time. We're about to, I don't know, man. This gap might end up sending price back down, or we could just keep disrespecting it like we have been all the gaps. None of the gaps have been respected. Now there's this gap that should send price back down. We didn't get stopped out right here, so that's kind of crazy. Respected the 30-second gap. It's been a while. We did disrespect the 1 minute. But how strong are the 1 minute gaps? But are we supposed to put our take profits? Like, are we supposed to tap into this? And no. I would say forget the break even, but we can't afford to have losing trades. We're not here to gamble. We're here to make a career and a living. And we cannot afford being negative. Every dollar counts. So we have to make every trade into a not losing trade. We're reaching break even. We'll do break even if we close above it. I don't know. I really don't know how to work my break even yet, because I don't want to move my break even too early, or we get stopped out and then our idea ends up getting played out. I believe there's equal highs somewhere up here too. I do remember seeing that when I was marking out my draws of liquidity. I don't remember where it was. Still haven't fully gotten our break even that we want. Okay. So this is good, because we can't have a losing trade anymore. Wait a minute. Wait a damn second. Okay. So what are we supposed to look at on ES? Because this ITH is non-existent on ES. I don't know. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess there's no point in looking at that, right? It's non-existent. It doesn't feel right to not have ES open. Our target's literally non-existent on ES. I guess we can watch for like what's going on ES. Cause look at this. I really don't know what's going on ES. I don't understand it. Another break-even day. What were we supposed to target? Or maybe we're stopping out people that broke even here. Or even here. Can't control it. You literally can't control it. Don't want to get too excited. Yup. I've played these games before. Let's just play some music. My life changed so fast, and I don't even recognize myself from last year. Such one of me is flawed now. Look at this gap. Is it aligned with the same gap on NQ? Who touched it first? Oh, there's a gap here too. There's no gap on NQ. Gap on ES. Okay. Possibly another break even. This might be the one that stops us out. Yup. Stopped out. Break even. I don't know what else I should have targeted. I really don't know what else I could have targeted. There's a gap here. Oh, there is. There is, in fact, a gap right here. Yeah. Well, you knew that was gonna happen. Is that little gap, is that really the reason we take out all this liquidity? I'm just happy we broke even. Maybe we should have seen that gap. And then maybe we should have just took our profit right here. That was a good enough profit. If we would have taken that gap right here, that is a good enough profit. So maybe we should have targeted that. Maybe we should have seen that gap. Put our take profit there instead of targeting this way up here. We live and we learn. That's such a small gap though, to even think about looking for that. There's even one up here too, but it was on the 15-minute, not 10-minute. Yep, right here. That small little gap is what's sending us back down. I don't get it though. We respected this. I mean, I guess it just proves, because we respected this 30-second gap the one time. Or was it here? No. Yeah, here. We respected this little 30-second. On the 30-second time frame, we respected it. And on the 15, or on the 10, then on the 10-minute, we had that gap way over here, all hidden. Price tapped it, made us break even. Oh, that's crazy though. I guess the stacked lows right here. 1, 2. No, I really don't understand why. Bunch of stacked lows. I don't know. I don't know why we didn't just. I mean, that gap. Clearly, it's that gap. Because look at how many times we tapped into it. Tap into it. Tap. 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 Couldn't break through it. I mean, I guess. Or is it a London low? Or is it a London high that we took out? No, it's not. It's literally not a London high. Yeah, it's just that gap. We didn't see that gap. Look how many times it tapped into the gap. And then went down. And then we finally took that. We are bearish on the 4 hour. So probably should have seen that. Yeah, we gotta do better. Should have seen that gap. Took profit at that gap. Because on the 4-hour, we're bearish. Higher time frame, we're bearish. But we do want to take out all of this. Are we going to take shorts right now? No. Because I still think this wants to get taken out. But what do? We broke even. Could either try to be right. We could try so hard to be right, fight the market, and get humbled. Or we could just accept our... I see it as a loss. Even though we didn't lose, I see it as a loss. That's it, man. Day 4. That's what it was. That is what it was. We'll be back for day 5.